Bro, Loach.
Live in the building.
Yo, DJ!
That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Weak Pod.
Welcome to commercial-free radio.
It's not radio, dumbass.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's make some noise.
On the troll.
This show will begin now.
We are professionals now, bro.
Yeah. It took us only 5 months. Thank you to everybody that's watching Not For The Week. But you know what time it is. We in sports talk today, baby. This is like the official sports talk of the year, man, with just me and Hob talking, man. Last week we had our special guest, Terrence Wheatley, friend of the show. Obviously, we ain't got that many friends because that nigga came back real quick. But this week, week 18, you know what time it is, man. Niggas need to start motherfucking locking in. No more pussy. No more fucking around. No more bullshit. This the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Hot.
it, baby.
It's
Playoffs.
intense, bro. The last month has been very entertaining in football. I'm gonna be very sad when it goes off in a month.
I know, man, because like with basketball, it doesn't really start to get interesting to like
May.
March and April. So we're gonna have a little period of time where it's not gonna be much.
But this week is a lot.
Yeah, I mean
It's a whole lot.
it starts off when on Saturday, right?
Yeah, the 11th, baby. With the Chargers and the Texans. I don't give a fuck about neither one. They both could die. I don't see either one of these people going into the Super Bowl. But,
I'm going to be honest. Haven't really followed the Chargers like that.
Right.
But their record is 11-6, so
Correct.
they ain't bums. I'm a CJ Stroud fan, so with the Texans, but I don't know. I mean, who's the favorite here? It's the Chargers are the favorite.
Oh, they.
So I would kind of base my judgment on that, I guess.
I don't know, man. The playoffs is where this isn't basketball. This isn't where you kind of like call the shits and shit happens around this time. There's a lot of betting that goes around this time.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
football's rigged.
Big money is involved, like for this weekend. Big
Billions.
money.
And we're just talking about in ads. We're not even talking about betting all around the world. So shouts out to FanDuel. Like I said, we need a deal.
FanDuel, holla at us.
Yeah. We need that motherfucking code word HAV JAV or motherfucking BORO. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I got the Texans. I really got the Texans. I got the Texans taking this one because it's so obvious to go with the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
But the Texans ain't that far behind them. So with the
Yeah, I
Texans,
mean
it's
there were only a game apart. So I mean, yeah, I guess you just pick. That's it.
what's the score?
I think it's gonna be one of those back and forth type of games. So whoever makes the last stop, I guess, maybe 30-24.
17-14.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him 17-14. This is the game that I'm gonna be locked in. I'm gonna be texting you, Lamar fucking Jackson or motherfucking Sierra's boyfriend or Russell fucking Wilson. This is the one that's gonna make or break one of these men. Like this one, Russ needs this get back right here. Bro.
I mean, this is a big game for Russ.
Is this in Pittsburgh?
Nah, this is at the Ravens.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a big game for Russ, but it's an even bigger game for Lamar Jackson.
Mr. Jackson needs to come through.
I mean, we've been talking about Lamar Jackson like, you know, he's next up.
Right.
But he really
plays like it.
But he's really haven't come through in like the big, like the fucking moments.
Exactly. You
know
play
what I mean?
like it, but not when it matters.
So when is it gonna be the time? When? You know what I mean? I mean, like the Chiefs are banged up. I mean, if he's gonna make a run to the Super Bowl, this might be the year for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
Do you see it? Do you see Lamar pulling through on this, man?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, not. I'm pulling for him. I'm pulling for him. I hope he proves me wrong. But I think this might be the upset special of like the Saturday right here.
Here, I give you even one better. Even if Lamar Jackson does go to the Super Bowl, whoever goes against him will win.
Yeah, I damn, man. You know what? I'm a big like a Lamar Jackson fan, but I just don't think he's got that next.
That dog. He ain't got that dog in him.
I think
he's like a Michael Vick. You a very entertaining, great, athletic quarterback, but you ain't got a playoff run in you, bro. You ain't got a successful playoff run.
Hey.
You ain't got a Super Bowl win in you, brother. You might get there. I'll give it to you. You might get there, but you ain't got that.
Because we can't say that he doesn't have any help or like any weapons.
Right.
You know, he's got a great coach. That's one. He's got a Hall of Fame fucking running back. He's got a lot of speedsters out there, like on the fucking offense. I mean, and his defense is one of the tops in the league. So what's gonna be the excuse? There is no more excuses. You have to win now. You know what I mean? So, but I just don't see it happening. I think this is like the upset special. I think Russ pulls
the same
through.
thing on the other side though. The thing about Russ, right? Like Russ is leased. This is it. He's no longer Steelers. He's going to the Giants.
Yeah.
That's it. Like Russ is no longer a Steeler after this time. So if he doesn't fuck up, if he fucks up, send him to the Giants. You know what I mean? Like
he's definitely going to have a job next year. He's definitely gonna somebody's gonna sign him. That's definite. But
like Wheatley said, I think they just over excel, bro. I think they overachieve. They're not showing it, but this right here, bro. If Russ gets this right here, it's official, bro. Like Russ, I will put Russ in the top 15 quarterbacks for sure.
Wow,
That's a lot.
Like coming from you.
He's number 15. He's number 15, bro. He's number 15. So
I mean, he's in the playoffs. He's a quarterback in the playoffs. You know, you got to put him up there. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like if he doesn't win this, I feel like those wins in the beginning, it kind of makes me wonder where I'm. Do I even want to talk about this nigga anymore? You know what I mean? It went from we changing this nigga's name to, you know what? We're not even gonna talk about this nigga next
Listen,
season, bro.
I hope that I'm wrong, but I see like the Steelers like winning this, and I think it's gonna be one of those defensive type of games, maybe by a field goal too. So 24-21 type of thing. You know?
I agree. His score and everything. I think it comes down to coaching.
Yeah.
I think this whole game comes down to coaching, and we all know what Mike Tomlin does. So I give it to the Steelers as well. Broncos, Bills. Oh, Knicks.
Okay.
Has been.
Again, I'm a big time Josh Allen fan. Big time Josh Allen fan. And just like I said, prior, I mean, he's got to show out. He's got to show out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be talked about in that realm of like a Mahomes and Brady and Peyton, you got to win. You have to win. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, playing against Bo Nix and the Broncos is like, it's like, you know, it feels to me like a trap game. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna get?
You know, and this guy has been playing well like this season, you know, with little to like no help too. So, but if I'm putting money on it, I'm betting that Josh Allen comes through in a semi blowout. Because it's at Buffalo.
Yeah.
And if you check the temperature, it's gonna be like 7. So, you know.
No, I don't know, man. Bo Nix he has became one of those guys where you didn't know.
Yeah.
And you know. If you don't know, well, now you know.
I'm with you there. I am with you there. But
listen, Josh Allen is elite, and at home, the way that he's been playing all year, I give it to the Bills, but I don't see a blowout. I see this being either a shootout or a nail biter. You know what I mean? Where it's gonna be a good, 38-42, or it's gonna be a fucking a 21-23 type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, Allen is amazing.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen's gonna come out in this game,
and that's where he wins MVP.
I mean, again, if you want to be talked about and ranked up like with the greats, you gotta win. If he wins in Buffalo, I mean, he'll be the mayor over there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, over 400 yards every game. I'm talking about coming down last seconds, winning games, running the ball, doing it all on his back. Josh Allen in the snow, beating the first loss to fucking Kansas. Let's go, baby. But I still don't see them going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I would love to see Mahomes and Allen in the conference like final there. Like, oof. That would be something. That would be something. God. But for this game, I say 42, like 24, something like that.
I give it 23. I give it 23, 20, 21. Well, back on topic, man. Yo, Bucks against the Washington motherfucking Commanders.
I hate this game.
Because you know why, right?
I really hate this game. I would rather play any other team besides the Commanders. I love like their quarterback. I think he's dope. I think he's gonna be on the next level in the next couple years. Of course, I'm gonna go with my Bucks. With Baker, I mean, you don't know what you're really gonna get like each game, but you definitely are gonna know that he's gonna play hard.
Right.
I think they're playing at Tampa, right?
Yeah. Wait.
I would say I see my Bucks like coming through at the end. I think it's gonna be like a defensive game, man, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna end up with who's gonna have the last turnover up in the game that's gonna win. I think it's something like that. It's gonna be low. 17-10. Bucks.
And you said Tampa. Oh.
Come on, man. I gotta go. I gotta
Can
go.
you? All right. Can you give us the reality now? All right. Now we out of Hava's world. Let's come out of reality. Let's come out of your world and let's come to reality. Now give us the take on the game.
All right. I think.
I thought you were gonna stand on it like nigga. Yeah, come on, bro.
All
You
right.
know Washington.
All
is
right. Of course, I want my team to win. Of course, I want to smash these dudes, but like the Commanders are good, man. They have a great defense. And I think it's like again, I think it's gonna be whoever is gonna make like the last play, bro. That's what's gonna come down to.
I don't agree with that, bro. The fucking Commanders has been one of those explosive ass teams. They have took over the East, and this is the best that they look since RG3. This is the most we've talked about this team since him and the name changing. This is right now. The Commanders is like one of those teams where you don't want them to gain momentum right now.
Yeah, and nobody like wants to play them. Nobody wants to play them.
These are juggernauts. Like they juggernauts of the playoffs if you let them be, bro.
I'd rather play the Eagles or the Packers.
So
I'd rather play any one of those teams.
I think
Except for the
what's
Commanders.
gonna happen is if Tampa doesn't knock off Washington, it's gonna start. The domino effect is gonna start. They're gonna eat Tampa up, and then whoever they got after that, if they knock them off, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Like,
Hey, that's a special thing about the playoffs is that you just don't know. You don't know. It's a whole different season now. All these records don't mean nothing. That shit's out the door. Everybody starts 0-0. You know what I'm saying?
This is skills.
Yeah.
Fuck numbers. Fuck what your skills used to be. Fuck what your stats used to be yesterday. Last Sunday doesn't count. Everything starts happening right now. There's no game 3, game 7. There's one Super Bowl. It's one game.
Yep.
So this is going to be very intense, and Washington is one of those teams that you need to watch out for because that's the sleeper team. Nobody's saying we got Washington in the Super Bowl. If we get Washington in the Super Bowl, we gotta remember.
Yep. So oh no, man. Cause didn't they play like for this year?
Yeah, I think it was bad.
And I think
it was bad. It was all bad, girl.
I think the Bucks lost against them, correct?
Yes, they did. Yep.
But I think it came down to the last quarter, as I remember. I don't think it was a blowout. I think it came out to the last quarter or so.
I know the Bucks wasn't. The Bucks. The Bucks is fighting. Like they taking their last breath, bro. Like and if they get to another game, they're surprised.
Right. I mean, Let me see. I'm trying to look up the game for this past season.
I love how Jay Storm says, yesterday don't matter, but let's look up the stat. You never know, B. You know what I mean?
Nah. I'm just saying. Like, I'm curious to what was that score. I should know this. Yo, this is live, people. This is live. Live. All right, September 8th. It was 37-20. Bucks won.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, this is playoffs.
And Baker had 4 touchdowns in that game.
So I guess I must have thought the other way around. Well, I don't see the Bucks winning this. If they do, congratulations. It's a fluke. I'm sorry.
Nah, I think the Bucks are gonna win. I think Baker's gonna have another great game. I think like my running back, Bucky Irvin is gonna run for over 100 yards. I think that Mike Evans is gonna have another 100-yard game. And I think our defense is gonna show up. So it might be,
I'm going 28-7.
Oh.
28-7, Washington, because the Bucks is in this whole lineup. The Bucks and Steelers are ass. So
okay. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see about this one. Where we want to go, because either one of these is gonna be crazy. We know who's gonna win one of these, but Green Bay and the Eagles. Saquon coming back super fresh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how the Eagles lose this game.
Super fresh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see how the Eagles lose this game. I think they are fresh. I think they're ready to rock. I think that the Eagles are focused. Yeah, this is gonna be a blowout for sure.
Hurts and Barkley. That's it. That's all you need to know. And I feel like they gonna come out there, play actions.
I think that Saquon is gonna have a monster game.
Play actions and running down the fucking throats and just bullying their way through whatever the fuck they want, because Green Bay is not ready. Don't get it twisted. What's Green Bay record real quick? Green Bay record 11-6. They ain't not no pussy.
And I like Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is super sensational.
I think he's a really good quarterback.
Sensational. Fucking sensational. But Hurts and Barkley connection.
It's gonna be
I
tough.
think Barkley, and Barkley gonna be he's super fresh. So he's gonna be running hard. He's ready to break some records. Bro.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I got this game going. It's my field goal for sure. So I'm gonna go 20, 27-23. Fuck it.
35-20. Eagles.
Yeah, mine's the Eagles for sure. And then I got my Super Bowl champions. For some reason, I just feel like they really Sam Darnold ain't nothing to fuck with right now. And Daniel Jones is going all the way. Vikings and the Rams. I got this. Real quick, it's just gonna probably be a blowout. I'm giving this like fucking 10-32.
I disagree with you on this one. I think this is gonna be another one of those trap games here. I think the Rams are gonna stun like the Vikings. I don't think that I don't know.
You're crazy.
And they're playing at the Rams. I think this might
10-7.
I think this might be another upset. I think the Rams will win this game. Close. Field goal. 30-27.
Yeah, I'm aiming high. Sam Darnold's been throwing like 4 to 5 touchdowns
Hey.
in the game.
I'm pulling for Sam Darnold because this is a great season for him, and like it's a great story. You know, like the Jets, they just threw him in the trash and said that he's a bum, and now look. So yes, I'm pulling for Sam Darnold, but I think in this game right here, I don't think they come out swinging.
2 New York quarterbacks that was just thrown to the trash. Super Bowl champions. Wouldn't that be crazy?
And mind you, the Jets had Geno Geno Smith too, and he's had a great year too.
They love Minnesota. Just love New York trash. Just give me that right there. I'll show you what to do right now.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man. Listen, bro. You can't change my mind right now. I don't think you're gonna change my mind on Sunday. I don't see nobody beating Sam Darnold. I don't see nobody not Mahomes, not Hurts, not Russell, nobody, bro. Like this man is throwing like 430 yards every game. Like,
yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you.
So,
you know.
Yeah, man. So there you have it, man.
Off topic for a minute. What you thought about the Raw on Netflix?
It was the look was fire. I appreciated a lot of the what was going on, but it was like The Rock threw it off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let them cook.
Yeah.
The Rock threw it off. Then like Roman opening up.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this is over already.
Yeah. Like I'm like,
because I thought he was gonna be like the main, like the.
I get it. They were the main event for 4 years. Let other people eat. You know what I mean? I get it. Okay, respect. But it was just like the opener. I get it because it's this big, but yeah, then it just I don't know. It just
I think it was a little bit over the top.
It was over underwhelming.
It looked like they tried too hard.
My favorite part was when Hogan got fucking
booed, right? I mean, it definitely was a balance in the show. but yeah, to me it seemed like they tried too hard. But I think it was because it was their first show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Um, so
I like the boundaries though. You know, Travis Scott came out smoking weed.
yeah, that was. I'm telling you, it was a great mix. I mean, it was a little something like for everybody.
Yeah.
From the casual fan to the newbie to the veteran fan. I think it was a little bit for everybody. From young, old, you know what I'm saying? I think they try to hit all the demographics
Yeah.
at one time.
They're doing a good job. I'm not saying that they're not doing a good job, but it's just where it's like, where are you going? I want to trust the process because it's almost like Mike Tomlin, where you don't want to question Triple H on his judgment.
Yeah, I mean,
but
you could tell that The Rock is in control. I mean, you could tell he's, you know, he has his hand in the cookie jar, like everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
this is what I would say about the Netflix deal. A lot of shit that is raw, no pun intended, and the way you do your mix. We're so used to being Monday Night Raw on USA for the last 30 years, 30 plus years.
Right.
When we go to something different, it's when the money gets involved, shit gets either watered down, enhanced in the way that they want it. You know what I mean? Those ads and everything count now. So
Because-
Netflix has a hand in the mix. So if they want The Rock to just be this guy now, if Netflix want that, it's gonna be a negotiation and an argument. But when Netflix wants, at the end of the day, they're gonna get it because they put out $6 billion to these men. You know what I mean?
So the question is how does this affect the viewership for SmackDown?
I think it enhances it because now it's like, well, what are they? How does this product match up to this? Because now you have to bring some type of
You got to bring
attention.
some sort of
Yeah.
energy towards
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have that talent. You gotta have that like entertainment. You gotta know how to like deal with it because now we're so used to this Netflix where you having a match, and it's like 20 minutes of a match with no commercials. We're not used to that. We're used to like 10-minute matches with 7 minutes of commercials.
Right.
So you can't give us 20 minutes worth of match with just an ad here and there. And then we go to SmackDown and it's commercial. You know what I mean? So what I think they can do is with SmackDown is pretty much build up, like, have that like to promote shit until they all get under Netflix because I'm pretty sure that's the goal, right? Because I'm sure they like broke records with the viewerships.
Oh yeah, I would love to know what the numbers were.
It's something crazy. I'm fucking.
It's gotta be
positive.
because
I'm tired of
everybody
following those
like
numbers,
I
bro.
know was watching Raw.
Yeah.
I was watching the Knicks, but like like on the, like in the commercials, I ran up to the living room to see what was happening.
Yeah.
Like in Raw, you know what I'm saying? But
Speaking
I
of
mean-
the Knicks,
well, like the Knicks won like last night,
they,
so
they,
they
did they
won.
win
Like,
when you was watching? I'm sure they did.
nah, they
Yeah,
took
I'm
the
sure.
L.
Yeah.
It took it. You know what? Like I hate to watch a Knicks game, right? And I'm into it, and I'm watching the whole game, and then they lose. It's like, damn, man, I just wasted my whole fucking time. seeing
That
this.
was me last year when they had hope of winning the whole thing. Yo, bro, like, cause I don't really like. I watch the highlights, or if
Right.
I'm like, if I'm flipping through the game, I might stop on the game and like watch it. You know what I mean? I'll watch it through like YouTube or whatever. But I was really watching last season, and bro,
Right.
it was just like, this is the fucking Knicks. This is what they do. Fuck Like,
I
jeez.
think the Knicks have great pieces. I think that once they add Mitchell, who's been hurt for the last year or so, when he comes back, this team will be so much better.
Right.
But as of right now, I think they're gonna be those. I think that the Knicks are gonna be a team that is gonna blow somebody out on fucking one day. Pause. And then the next game they lose on the blowout. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a lot of inconsistencies until they figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that the Knicks could play all these guys like 40 plus minutes every single game. Because by the time the playoffs come, these guys is gonna be fucking zombies. These guys are gonna be dead. Like the legs are gonna be jello.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because it's football season. I don't understand why are the Cavs not like a fucking a big deal right now, bro. What are they, like 34 and 32 and 4?
And they beat the Thunder last night, which is the second best team in the NBA.
Bro.
I mean, I think that people are not going to believe it until, again, March. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But it's not a fluke now. We thought it was a fluke.
No.
We were doing like 10 games straight. We thought it was a fluke. Yeah, you know what I mean? Then they lost against Boston.
Solid team, and they have a deep bench, pause, and they have a great coach. They got a fucking great coach, and I think that is like the difference. I think that is the difference, because when you watch them play, it's not that there's one guy who's the leader. Like we all think that Donovan Mitchell like is the leader there, but he doesn't play that way. You know what I'm saying? He plays like he's just one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? And like the rest of the team, you got Darius Garland, you got Evan. To me, like the guy there is Evan Mobley. I think he really anchors like that team and makes them like fucking special, man. So, hey, man, big shout out to the Cavs. I think that they are the real deal. Yeah. But again, it comes down to the playoffs, and every time they just go to the playoffs, I mean, they just shrink. So,
in Philadelphia,
let's see.
After this season, do you trust the process? Is there a process, or do we just move forward? Because
I think the process is already dead.
Yeah,
I think the process has been dead.
Okay.
I don't see Philly doing anything, to be honest. I think after the season, once they get knocked out of the playoffs, if they even make the playoffs, because if, I think they're gonna have to make a decision on their roster, right. And or they should trade some players and get some draft picks or some youth, or because as constructed, I don't see the Sixers making it past first round or second round of the playoffs. And I'm gonna go see them this Wednesday against the Knicks in Philly. I'll be there, broadcasting live. Yeah.
Always appreciate you, brother. Always appreciate you, man. This was Not For The Week Sports Talk, man. You already know we don't got no celebrities coming in. Do we? I don't know.
No,
I'm supposed to be.
I'm working on something.
I think we have Eric Lee coming in, but
all right.
I think that's next week. So
all right.
Yeah. Not too sure yet. So, but yeah, there you go, man. I always appreciate you, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah. Right now, I'm on Instagram under J Storm. Send me a DM, and let's chop it up, and let's do it.
Let's go. Not for the week podcast, brother. Not for the